Alright, y'all. Today I want to talk about how to find bounces when you're trading, when you're looking at the charts, using Market Cipher, understanding how to read it so you can tell when we're really going to get a bounce. I'm currently in this long position right now. It's up about 31% in profit. I just took some profits out. It's actually a really nice position. I'm quite happy with it. I wasn't sure at first if we were going to get such a good bounce, but what I did was two things. Number one, I did my analysis in the beginning. I came up with a plan. And number two, I trusted my indicators. I stuck to the plan, and it worked out really well for me. And so what I want to do today is I just want to walk you through how I got into this trade. Now, this is a trade setup I've been waiting for. I've actually been waiting for it. Last night in the Discord here, we can see that I was posting some analysis where I was looking at things saying things are starting to look pretty bullish, y'all. We have a hidden bullish divergence on the 2-hour time frame, and we're printing a regular bullish divergence on the 1-hour time frame. Now, this was actually a trade that I did enter. This bounce right here on the regular bullish divergence on the 1-hour, I did enter that scalp long, and that trade, I did take some scalp longs yesterday. And let's see. Yeah, so that scalp long I took for Bitcoin last night was a pretty nice position, up 25%, and then eventually it did get stopped out in profit. But coming back to here, I saw that things were starting to get bullish. And then last night, I had an idea. Just an idea, but basically I was saying, okay, look, we're getting a hidden bullish divergence on the 2-hour time frame, and we're getting a regular bullish divergence on the 1-hour time frame, but things are still looking pretty bearish on the 1-hour time frame. It actually looks like we could get another move down here because money flow is coming down and getting thicker. And so my idea basically was, if on the 2-hour time frame we start to print a hidden bullish divergence followed by a regular bullish divergence on the 2-hour time frame, I was going to look for a bounce out of this general zone right here. We had a golden pocket Fibonacci level. We also had a naked point of control right here. Okay, so I woke up at 5 in the morning. I set some limit orders in that golden pocket, and when I wake up, I'm going to take a pee in the toilet. I'm checking my phone while I'm peeing, and this is what I see. I see a bullish divergence on the 2-hour time frame, and we're getting a bounce right out of the golden pocket. And so I actually did take that scalp, and that scalp was it was a smaller scalp. It was a bounce about 9% in profit. I took out profits early. That trade then got stopped out in profit. But then I noticed something. I noticed, okay, look, I took a long from this golden pocket. We had the bullish divergence on the 2-hour, but the lower time frames were not actually giving us a divergence. If we come down to the 6-minute, for example, we can see that when we got the initial bounce right here, the 6-minute time frame on Market Cipher was not actually printing a bullish divergence. Instead, it was just giving us a bottom. Okay, it was just giving us a bottom. And if you see that we're getting a bounce, what is this? Hang on, guys. I don't want this color pen anymore. I want this color pen. New Juice. That's the name of this. If you see a bottom when we're getting a bounce, ideally, we want to see something like this. We want to see on the 6-minute a bullish divergence where price makes a lower low and then momentum makes a higher low. So I'm looking at this happen as I'm currently long, and I'm saying, look, guys, I'm long. I did long here, but on the lower time frames we did not get a divergence. I'm looking for possibly something like this on the lower time frames. And so I was looking for something like this to happen where price would come down, and on the 6-minute time frame momentum would come up, and that's where I was really looking to bounce. And I knew we had this level of support down here under the golden pocket at this naked point of control. Now, a lot of people don't know what a naked point of control is. Let me just kind of tell you. If you go into TradingView and you open up this this indicator right here, actually let me just show you. Okay, right here, open up the indicator. Hang on. Yes, Session Volume HD. Open up Session Volume HD, and this will actually, if you could see, we'll go to the daily time frame. What this does is this is then going to give you the point of control for every previous day, okay? And so we had down here, we can see if we zoom in on this daily candle, we had right here a point of control for the whole day. Basically, it's giving you a volume profile for every candle. You could see here, it's giving us a small little fixed range for every candle, and the white line is the highest volume node that was traded for that day. And if you ever see a volume, a daily candle giving you a point of control, and price never comes back to touch it, that's called a naked point of control, which means there's a lot of liquidity in that area that can be grabbed if price comes down to tap that naked point of control. So we had this one right here, this naked point of control from August 20th, and you know, it's been August 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th. Finally on the 25th, we see we whipped down right to that area, and that's where we get our bounce from. So I'm analyzing the charts here saying, okay, look, we did get a bounce off the golden pocket, but the 6-minute time frame didn't diverge, so we still have this zone of support down here at the naked point of control. What I would want to see is another dip down to that level with higher momentum on the 6-minute to catch the bounce, and that's actually the trade that I did enter. In fact, when we came down to that level, we immediately did get a nice bounce off of it as we were printing the bullish divergence on the 6-minute. Now it was still printing, but we could tell it was about to print right there, and it was a little rough at first. My trade was in drawdown for a little bit, but I trusted my indicators to stay in that position. Eventually, I did take profit one, and we did get a really nice bounce off of that level. And then I did and gave some analysis for the day. By the way, guys, if you want to join this Discord, you can do that by going to patreon.com/Jason Casper. Also, if you want to learn this stuff, if you don't know about support and resistance, how to find golden pockets, how to use volume, how to get all these kind of levels that I'm using to trade alongside Market Cipher, check out jasoncaspertrading.com, because this course will give you the knowledge and the skills you need to become a more confident, more profitable trader. It's meant for people who are new. Even if you've never looked at a chart before, it will walk you through everything. This is changing the way thousands of people are approaching the markets, and people are actually commenting every day, emailing me saying, thank you so much for this course. It's really helped me become profitable. Of course, this is not financial advice, but we go through all the technical analysis. We go through how I use Market Cipher in 10 sessions. Market Cipher is, in my opinion, the most powerful tool you can have to trade with, because there are so many things it does if you know how to read it properly. It really can tell you when to get those good entries, how to create and test your own strategy, how to use risk management in order to, even if you're not the best trader in the world and you lose the majority of your trades, you can still be profitable over time if you have a good risk management strategy. There's an $80 discount right now in the description of this video. You can get $80 off, which is a pretty nice discount, especially for the amount of information I have in here. It's quite a lot. I've taken a lot of trading courses in my day, and I would have to say that for the price, this really gives you a lot of information. But anyway, getting back to the charts here, come back to the 1 hour time frame. Why was I so confident to stay in this trade? Because a lot of people were getting super bearish as we were coming down to this level, saying, look, things look super bearish. Well, first of all, I had already done my analysis, and I had this plan, and I stuck to it. But second of all, things were actually looking quite bullish, right? At least to get a bounce. Market structure is bearish. We can see we're making lower lows and lower highs. There's no question that market structure is bearish. It's no, I am currently swing short on Bitcoin, right? I'm swing short on Bitcoin. Let me see. Yeah, this is my short position. This is when I took some profit. Actually, that's my ETH short. Where's my Bitcoin short? This is my Bitcoin short. It's up much higher now, but I entered around, now I can't find it now. I'm short from 49.9. So I'm short from up here, somewhere up here, probably right around this high right here when we put in that lower high. I shorted from up here. But what I've been doing is I've been scalping these bounces on the way down, and you could tell clearly we're about to get a bounce. First of all, we had the hidden bullish divergence on the 2 hour. A hidden bullish divergence is when price is making a higher low, yet momentum is making a lower low. And this is a continuation pattern. If we're in an uptrend, something like this is showing us we're actually going to continue in an uptrend. And when you combine this with regular bullish divergences, it can become very powerful. That's how I was able to catch this little bounce right here yesterday, this little bounce right here last night, and then currently the bounce that I'm in right now is because when you see these hidden divergences printing and you see the regular divergences printing, well, then, there's a high probability that you're going to get a good bounce, especially if you're coming to a level of support, a key level of support. So yesterday, we can see that we were actually coming to some key levels of support. If we pull out our good friend Fib, the old Fibinator, from the swing low to the swing high right here, actually that's not the one I was looking at. Yesterday, actually took a long live on YouTube from here because we were bouncing out of this golden pocket. Then later on that night, I took another long from down here. We were bouncing off another level. It wasn't a golden pocket. And then, of course, the long that I'm currently in, we were bouncing off of this golden pocket right here, and we had confluence with another level. So if you see your indications and you're coming down to a level, you can be pretty confident. Now, first we had the hidden divergence on the 2-hour time frame. Okay, right here, hidden divergence. Momentum is coming down as price is coming up. That's pretty bullish. Then look at this, we had a regular bullish divergence on the 2-hour time frame. Okay, even though money flow is coming down, we still have a regular bullish divergence on the 2-hour time frame. That is pretty powerful. Then you go down to the 1-hour time frame. What do you see? Bullish divergence on the 1-hour time frame. Then you go down to the 30-minute time frame. What do you see? Bullish divergence on the 30-minute. You go down to the 15-minute. What do you see? Bullish divergence on the 15-minute. Then you even go down to the 6-minute, and this is what actually got me into the trade. And what do you see here on the 6-minute? Bullish divergence on the 6-minute. And guys, some of the most powerful divergences are going to be the ones where you have these big old BitBoy green dots, okay, at both of the points. If you can connect two lows on Market Cipher B that have these big bottoms, that's usually going to give you a more powerful move than if you are just coming along with just two waves next to each other. So we had this big bullish divergence here, and then the thing I was really looking for was what I like to call the uneven butt cheeks pattern, right? The uneven buttocks pattern, where you could see on Market Cipher B, we had a bigger bullish divergence printing, but then we had an even smaller bullish divergence printing right here, and we had the uneven butt cheeks, right? This is what happens when one of your glutes doesn't fire. You get the left butt cheek, and then the right butt cheek is much smaller. You probably need to go get some physical therapy or go to an orthopedic physical therapist to fix your uneven butt cheek problem, but it does make for good bounces, okay? The uneven butt cheeks make for pretty good bounces. And so basically what I'm saying here is, if you come up with a plan in advance, look at the price action, and you need to think to yourself, what would I like to see happen? What would I like to see happen? What is probable of happening, and what do I think if I see what I like to trade? So I came to these charts starting last night. I saw things were starting to look bullish. Okay, then later on, I said, okay, I would like to see this happen. We didn't hit the golden pocket yet. I would like to see us hit that golden pocket for a bounce, because golden pockets are very, very reactive. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, what would I like to see? I would like to see I would like to see this hidden bullish divergence on the 2-hour followed by a regular bullish divergence on the 2-hour as we come into that golden pocket. And then when that actually did happen, I thought to myself, okay, I don't quite like the way this looks on the lower time frames, because I don't see the uneven buttocks on the 6-minute. All I see on the 6-minute is this big bottom here, and although it is an overall bigger bullish divergence, I was looking at the way things were starting to come back down, and I'm like, I really think we could get another low from here. Now, it doesn't mean what I didn't do was close out my long just when we started coming down. I actually stayed in this long from here. I took profits out, moved the stop loss to the entry, price came back down, stopped me out in profit, entered the second long when I got my confirmations on Market Cipher B. And so basically what happened is I had a trade with a very small gain right here. Actually, this is my ETH long. I had a trade with a very small gain. I think I took out maybe like 25% of the long here. It was more than enough to cover the market fee of the stop loss. So it's a small gain. And now I have a very large gain. In fact, this is a substantial trade for me. And so I'm quite happy with it. So, basically, The point of all this is just to say, if you have confidence in what Market Cipher is saying, if you have confidence in your technical analysis, if you have a trade plan that you think would work out really nice, make sure to stick to the plan. Don't worry about what other people are saying. Trust your indicators, especially those divergences on Market Cipher, guys. They do not lie. They do not lie. In fact, I cannot think of a time where I've seen a bullish divergence on the 2 hour, even if money flow is coming down. Right? I'm still bearish overall. I'm still swing short. I think we probably will come down lower. But I've never seen divergences, especially on the 1 and 2 hour, where we don't get some kind of bounce. Right? I mean, look at this. We had the divergence on the 1 hour. Boom. We have the divergence again on the 1 hour. Boom. We come up from there. So, yes, bottom line, guys,